All right, so what are the solutions to the equation x squared minus x minus 6? So basically, like the inequality question, this time it's an equality. It's an inequality. They're asking us to find the values of x, which makes this equation true. Right? They're asking for the values of x, which makes this equation true. So you can just guess and do some guesswork about it. You can say, oh, what if 1 works? What if 2 works, right? A more established solution is to factor this polynomial, and by factoring, you're able to find the solutions more easier. So let's try to factor, and we're going to use a cross multiplication method. Okay, so we're going to factor x squared minus x minus 6, right? So cross multiplication suggests that we find the correct combination of the first term and the third term, and these combinations are going to be the factors, where the cross multiplication and addition of those factors will lead to the middle term. So let me explain a little bit more. So what are the factors of x squared? Well, we have 2. We have negative x, right? Negative x times negative x equals x squared. Or we have x times x. We're going to choose x times x, okay? So x times x. What about negative 6? What are the factors of negative 6? So the factors of negative 6 are either negative 3 and times 2, or the other pair is 2 times negative 3. We're going to pick negative 3 times 2. Okay, now here comes the cross multiplication. So you want to multiply this and this together, and you want to add these two products together. So x times 2 is 2x plus negative 3x, which will equal negative x. And lo and behold, we have found our middle term. So that's when we know that this combination of factors for x squared and this combination of factors for negative 6 are correct. And by doing so, now we can know our factors are x and minus 3 and x plus 2. So we're going to write out our factors now. So x minus 3 and x plus 2 equals 0. So this is an alternative way of writing this polynomial. Now, factoring takes a lot of practice, and this is a very simple solution. But there are other solutions where it includes huge constants and huge constants on this side, and there are multiple factors and combinations that you need to try out. So that's why it's very important that you guys continue to practice your factoring so that you're able to find these solutions really quickly. So going back to our problem here, we're now going to try to find the values of x which make this equation 0. But what's very simple about this is that 0 times this factor is going to make it 0, and 0 times this factor is going to make it 0. So all we need to really do is solve when x minus 3 equals 0 and x plus 2 equals 0. Okay? So when x minus 3 equals 0, x equals 3, and when x plus 2 equals 0, x equals minus 2. Now you guys can plug this in to try it out, but these are the solutions to this equation at the top, and therefore the solutions are x equals negative 3 and x equals negative 2. So you see, if you want to pause, you guys can see how I did this. But it's 0 times whatever factor equals 0, and 0 whatever times this factor equals 0. So yeah. So going to our junior tutor solution, they basically go through the same thing. They factor it, they find the zeros or the roots, and they come up with the values of x which will make this equation true. And they pick B and D because it's a multiple choice question, so this solution is correct. Nice job. Okay, cool. Finally, let's go to question 10, which is not really a mathematical problem which we need to solve.